Hi, I'm Heather from Painterville Fiber Arts, and today is Monday in our P.J.S Yarn Chat podcast. Hi everyone! I hope you have all had an awesome, wonderful weekend and last few days since we have talked. I ended up having a really good weekend, and last week was really good with hanging out with the hubby and my son, with my hubby's days off and my son's days off from school. We ended up having a really good weekend, and I will talk more about what all ended up going on with me and what all is going on with me after I show you what I ended up making. I didn't make that many things, but I did make a couple. Ended up making 3 beautiful narwhals. I'm super excited that I ended up making these. These are the narwhals that I started making. One of them during the crochet and the hangout, work on whatever fiber project you want to do with me last Wednesday. I started making one, and then I ended up making not just one but 2, 3, and this is from Randi Ramblings, which is the YouTube channel that I watch a lot, and it's her pattern. I will put the link to her tutorial down below, and if you're interested in making that pattern for yourself, that's one of the ways that you can get it and the only way you can get it. And then the way that you could get one of these little rails made for you is through my shop, because they will be in my shop as soon as I take pictures and post them, and I have a couple other that I'm making. But this is what they look like. I will show you a little better what they look like. Each one came out a little different because they're made with all different yarn. This one was made with paint box yarn. This one is cotton yarn that's in DK weight. It's 100% cotton yarn. It is in the color champagne for the horn. For the body is Dolphin Blue. And then I just gave it 6mm black safety eyes from 6060 Eyes. Is that's the store that I always buy my eyes from. And soon a new place if the eyeballs ever arrive, but they're kind of slow with shipping, so we will see if I recommend that place once they arrive. As well as 6060 Eyes, which gives you pretty fast shipping, and they're in the US, and they're very good at sending it out right away. If it's just plain black eyes, if it's like painted eyes, it takes a couple days, or she might have them on hand. It depends on what's going on with her, but she's usually really fast and has it out depending on how many you order. Like I ordered like a couple hundred eyes from there, and it took like 2-3 days, and they were in the mail. And then she forgot some, and that one came the next day, so it was awesome. And I totally didn't notice she forgot any, because I'd forgotten all that I ordered until it arrived. I was like, nice, glad she remembered and was honest, because I would have eventually remembered. But anyways, the lips are black embroidery floss, the cheeks are green embroidery floss from my local craft store. Then this one is in it's a wool nylon blend from Babs Yarn. It's called, I think it's Funny Papers or Funnies. It's this multicolored rainbow yarn. It's super soft, super pretty. It's 100% superwash merino nylon blend. 50. It's like 75-25, or I don't remember exactly. It's one of the sock yarns. It's super pretty and beautiful and soft, and it's multicolored, kind of rainbowy, but kind of looks like a newspaper. It's pretty cool. And then the horn is in it is merchandise cotton from Cheap GC's yarn in one of their purple colors. I don't remember the exact color because a lot of times it comes in numbers. This one is also Cheap GC's yarn, the horn. Then the bottom part on Cheap GC's yarn for the horn is their Cantona yarn. That's both these horn. It's just a shiny looking cotton because it's merchandise cotton, 100% cotton yarn. And then the body is Hobby Lobby yarn, and it's in the color Jazz. I love this cotton, 100% acrylic yarn and worsted weight. And the Cheap GC's yarn is like supposed to be sports weight, but I say it's still more like a fingering weight because it's not quite as thick as a sports weight should be, but it is thicker than their supposed cotton yarn that's just regular, that's fingering weight. So, but it's super nice, soft, beautiful, just like the acrylic yarn that I used and the wool yarn in the and of course paint box yarn. And these are the beautiful narwhals. This one has 6mm black safety eyes and blue, light blue embroidery floss and green cheeks. And then this one has green cheeks, but it kind of blends in with the yarn. It has the light blue lips as well, because it's a darker color, which almost comes out like a white, but it has a little blue tint. And then the eyes are 8mm black safety eyes, which are always from 6060 Eyes Etsy store. Also, they have their own like online website, which is the site I always put on my I will put down below. It also takes you to their Etsy site, depending which way you want to pay for it. And they pretty much have the same inventory, just I like the website a little more because it has more pictures of what they have, where Etsy sometimes people buy it and then it won't be up or something, or she's just, I don't know which one she updates more frequently, but it just seems to have more stuff going on to see more selection. There you go. But anyways, these narwhals are super cute, adorable. I love them, and I always stuff them with polyfill stuffing. I usually get it from the local craft stores, but I also get it from Amazon sometimes, depending which one has the better price, better coupon or whatever. You can get it at Michael's, you can get it at Joann's, you can get it at even Walmart. You can probably get it at other local craft stores that like Hobby Lobby. I got the current one I'm using, which is the Loops and Threads, which I'm trying to find more of. And then the other one is the other two brands that I always recommend, and they are linked down below. Through Amazon, yes, I'm affiliated with them, and if you click those links and order from them, I do get a small percentage, not very much, but it does help me get better equipment, yarn, and does help out a little bit if you do that, or any other Amazon things that I link, because I am affiliated with them, and I don't it doesn't affect you, but I do make a small amount, but every little dollar does help, considering that video equipment is expensive, and just got an Apple computer, which was my most expensive computer ever besides the hubby's computer. And then I also get yarn and stuff, so they all add up in the end, but all of it's out of my own money in the end. But anyways, yeah, so that also helps, and yeah, just wanted to say that, so that way if you wonder why the link is a little different than a normal Amazon link to the thing. But these are the cute little narwhals. They're adorable. And as for the polyfill stuffing, I do always recommend that. Yes, you can stuff it with other things, such as you can stuff it with, like, I guess, beans of various sorts, like the dried beans in the grocery store. And I did stuff something with that, but I noticed it kind of stretches the yarn out, even if it's like, it doesn't matter what kind, and it kind of feels not as nice, but it's a little different textured, so it depends how you want it to be. But I feel like to feel more like a stuffed animal, you gotta have the toy stuffing, or you can even use yarn scraps. Those are my two things. Like, all these horns are stuffed with yarn scraps, which I just get the little tiny pieces, because I make roomies a lot, so I get all those little tiny pieces and I collect them and put them in small things like the horns, because they're kind of harder to stuff. One of them I did stuff with regular stuffing, and I just like the way that the yarn worked out better. This was the one regular stuffing, and these are the yarn I just liked it better. The reason the horns are kind of a little different is because I made them a little different sizes according to the whales, I thought, and it kind of came out either really big or kind of really skinny. So I did follow the pattern, and that's where I got the bigger one, but then I did a little bigger size up than what she was saying to do. So if you do the pattern, your horns are going to come out a little different, because if you follow the pattern, they come out a little thinner than this, but similar shape. They look like the picture that she has of her whales. But the tails are super cute. I like how they are like making a heart, and then you like attach it to it. You pretty much just working around increase decrease, then you just make the little arms. I made them a little bigger on this one, and then this one I made a little smaller, and And then for the tail, I just followed her directions. They're awesome, and it makes like a heart. So you think, oh no, I made a heart, but no, you made a tail, and then you attach it to the bottom. And those are just, it goes from triple crochets, double crochet, half double, and single crochet. So you have to be familiar with those stitches, or else the tail's not going to work out. But Randi's good at explaining in her tutorial. If you have any questions, but if you're just a crocheter like me that already understands the terms, then following our directions are great. Really easy to understand. But if you want more pictures and visuals and seeing what's going on, then follow her tutorial. And it's linked down below, and the pattern is inside the tutorial. So whichever way you want to go, there you go. And I'm happy that Randi put this out, and I really like it. I think the cutest part is the horn and the little fins and the tail. Their faces are adorable too, and I like how you put the faces on. And I want to make a couple different ones, different sizes, ones that are a little smaller than this, and ones that are probably no bigger than this one. And that's pretty much all that I ended up making. When Randi puts out her pattern, I will end up buying it, and so I can see what sizes she does versus the ones that I'm kind of going with whatever kind of yarn, or just doing it similar, but sometimes the yarn and hook make it a little smaller or bigger. Like this one was the same way, but it was just sock yarn, finger yarn, so that's why it came out that way. So I'll be excited when her pattern comes out, and I definitely will buy it from her. Love narwhals. I think whales and ocean creatures are so cute and adorable, and the narwhal is so adorable. So I'll be making a whole bunch of these and putting them in my shop. These 3 will be in my shop once I take photos and everything and update it, as well as a couple others that I'll be making. Super excited for. So that's it for finished projects. The thing that I'm working on is, it's going to be a little radish. I made these before. It's from, I think, Amigurumi Food Love, or Food. I think I always put the word love there because I love food, but it's actually Amigurumi Food, or Food, Amigurumi Food. And she makes lots of different food items for Amigurumi, and she puts them into cute little kawaii faces, and they are the most adorable patterns. She has a bunch of different fruit patterns that I'll be buying from her soon, as well as other various patterns that are free, and then she has some that are paid for in her shop. If you want to get like I guess she sells them mostly in like bundles more than singles, so you pay $5, but it's like you're getting like 5 different patterns in it. And if it's like $7, you get like 10 different patterns, for example, or they're just free on her site, some of them, and they're super cute and adorable. This is just the bottom, and then the top is going to be green. It's going to be in a grass green or one of the acrylic greens that I have. But the bottom is going to be in champagne white. Light champagne white, which is DK yarn, paintbox yarn, 100% cotton yarn. It's a very beautiful white. It's like a little bit of like an off-white, but not like a beige white, but it has a little bit of like a it's just off-white is the best description. It's not like a bright white. It's like a little different than that when you hold it up to another white or other colors. Kind of has an antique look, which is super cool, because if you get a radish, it's going to come from the ground and it's going to have dirt in it, so that's why I thought it would be cute like that. And then it's going to be, the next color will be purple for the middle. You don't have to do it in 3 colors, but that's what the pattern does, and that's what I like to do with them. And then the next and final color will be this pink, and the purple is pale lilac. It's paintbox DK yarn, 100% cotton yarn. It's like a purple with a pink tint, and then the pink is just blush pink, and it's just like a antique-y looking pink. It's really pretty. I love it. It's one of my favorite pinks by paintbox yarn, and it's 100% cotton yarn in DK weight. I love paintbox yarn so much. It's my favorite amigurumi cotton yarn. And then my favorite acrylic one is beginning to be the Hobby Lobby yarn, but I also love Stylecraft a lot. It's my two favorites. And I'm using a size C hook, even though the pattern recommends, like, I think it's an E or F hook. And it's just single crochets working in the round, increasing and decreasing, and then you make these little curly things on the top, which are the top part of a radish, which is super cool, and I think it makes it look super cute. And you can make it with, I think I'm going to use the acrylic yarn, so that way it kind of like stands up a little, like as if it was getting plucked from the ground kind of effect, but still curly and cute. And it's going to have a cute little eyes and a mouth and little cheeks, and I'm super excited to make it in this color because I haven't done one in this color. Done one in like purples and kind of similar to what the pattern looks like in the picture. And then I also did one that was like red on top, a reddish raspberry color, and purple and white. I think they all look super cute and adorable. I think I want to make one that looks rainbowy or completely different than what a normal radish color is, just like this isn't what normal radish colors are. I just think that the pattern is super cute and adorable, and kawaii patterns are just awesome. Little cute little amigurumis. So yeah, I've been having fun making the whales from last time and the narwhal, and I also had fun making some other fun sea things and the turtles, and I'll be showing, I gotta show you what the turtles look like at the next podcast, because those are almost all finished, all 6 of them, and I'll be showing you what they look like because they're super cute once they're all put together, and some other fun new things. And I'm excited that it's going to be Earth Day soon. My son loves Earth Day at school. At his school, they're going to be planting some cool stuff around the school for Earth Day. So he's super excited about it. And everyone put some money in and to help get the plants. And it's just super cool how the school is doing something good for the environment. And that gets my son to do something that he likes to do. He's all about learning about seeds and plants and all kinds of gardening stuff. So like every 7-year-old child does, and it's super cute. And I think it's cool that he gets to see how it gets planted into the ground and actually participate in it, which is super fun and exciting to hear about. He also has a really fun field trip going on this week where they get to walk to the grocery store that's near the school, and they get to have a tour of the grocery store, and then they get to also have pizza, which is super cool because gets my son to get some exercise as well as eat one of his favorite foods, which is pizza, and also hang out with friends and learn about grocery stores and about all the questions that he likes to ask me and my hubby, which is Dad, all the time about how do groceries get there, and so forth, or how does the meat get put there. Well, you get to find out on your school trip rather than just learning off of a video, which is super cool, hands-on. Yeah, I like how they've had a lot of fun field trips this year, and this is their second walking one. The first one was to the library, and then they had the one to the aquarium recently, which was super fun, and my son liked it. And over the weekend, we ended up, last week we just ended up relaxing and hanging out around the house, and then we ended up going to one of those escape plan places. Well, we ended up finding one right near the house. My son was super excited to go to one because he plays the video games all the time and likes playing those kind of games, and he's like, yay, we get to go to escape plan. And he must have saw like a video on YouTube, he said, so he was all excited about doing the escape plan, and he likes puzzles, so we ended up doing one. It was super fun. It was a little harder than I thought, but it was super fun. And then the guy at the place after we finished it said that was one of the harder ones, that the other one, it was a little easier, but because they had two different ones we could have chose from, and we chose Charlie and the Chocolate Factory one because it was cute and kid-friendly. Like, they also have this other one, like a mobster one, that I guess is a little easier. That sounds like fun. But they also have this other place that's near them that has a pirate ship one and a time travel one. It sounded really cool. And then I saw on this other, and they're gonna have an alien one soon there. And then I saw at this other place that they're gonna have a maze one soon, and that they have an alien one, and they have like a house one that you're like stuck in a relative's house or something, or some secret person's house. And then the other one was like some kind of like one that was for larger groups. I forgot what it was, but yeah, so they have lots of different ones. They have like so many different ones. It's crazy. I was wondering why people in the reviews were like, I've been to 25 of them and I've been to like 50. I'm like, wow, so many. Because when I first was looking into this, they were all like a little while away from the house, like a good hour or so, or in the like San Diego downtown, which is like more or less likely that we'd be going, and it was more for like larger parties, I felt. But then they ended up now making it where you can go with smaller parties, which is cool, and you don't have to be just a large party of like 7 or more, which is awesome, because then we got to go and it was super fun, and it was they had candy and it was a good time. And then we ended up yesterday going to the car museum, and that was super fun. And then we went walking around Balboa Park, which is where the car museum is, and that's down in San Diego, California. And it is about like 30-45 minutes depending on traffic from our house, and it was super fun. Then we were going to see the little alpacas, but you got to do appointments like a couple days ahead of time. So we're going, and they only are open on Wednesdays, like every other Wednesday or something, and then Saturdays, the one that we're picking. And they have a couple others, but that was the one that we thought was more kid friendly. You get to like pet them and like learn about them, and they've had some yarn or something, little shop, it sounded like, and it was the one that was closest to our house too, because it's like an hour away. And we're going to go and visit it Saturday, which is cool. And they only have it certain hours on Saturday, so we'll have to get up earlier and get out there so we're there on time. But yeah, I'm super excited about going to see the little alpacas, and my son get to pet them. And then we have this little animal farm by the house that we're going to visit too soon, and some other museums up in LA, which we're super excited about seeing. There's like so many fun things to do out here in California. That was one of the things that made me want to move out here, because Connecticut, I was really bored. So I'm happy that I finally found somewhere that you can do outdoor activities or indoor activities, and it's fun, and the weather is beautiful, and it's really scenic and awesome to live out here. So yeah, so my son's all excited about going on family adventures and doing his field trips, and he loves math at school, so he's happy that they're going to a higher level of math, as well as he's learning how to read, and he's super excited about that and learning things in school, which is super cool. So yeah, we find out more about what's going on with second grade and him soon at school, which will be fun. Oh, and our good news, our house is not going to have to get tinted for the little termite problem. They're just gonna put some poison and get rid of them for us, and then fix all the things that the termites were eating, which is awesome, which is mostly outside of the house. They were eating a little bit in our attic, but that'll need a little fixing. But at least most of the stuff will be, when they're doing stuff, they won't be in the way, which is awesome. Although it's going to be noisy when they're in the attic, but at least they won't be in the way of the kitties or things. They'll just be up in the attic or outside doing things, and they're going to fix it for us, which is awesome. And I'm super excited to just get it over with, because it's pretty gross with little termites come out and stuff. Right now they're just embedded in the wood, so they got to get them out of that and then fix it, which is good. Then the other day I saw a giant crazy, it was like a beetle and a spider mixed together. It was this big, so scary looking, and we got rid of it. It was scary. And we have the giant jumbo mosquitoes that eat mosquitoes, as well as the mosquitoes that keep going in the backyard and trying to fly in the house. That's quite adventurous because then the cats meow and try to kill those things. But yeah, crazy stuff. And then I cleaned some of the house finally and put like all the yarn in these containers that was like all over the couch. And now my kitty Daisy really did not like it, and then the other kitty didn't either, because now they can't go and nibble on some yarn or bring it to me, and it's all contained and not able to get kitty fur on it or anything. It was in bags before, but now she's not able to bring me yarn as much, so they're really not happy about it and meowing. And then now they've tried to take over the couch. It's pretty funny. Kitties with a temper tantrum. Oh my gosh, crazy cats. But anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go. I am going to talk to you again on Wednesday. I'm going to be trying to set up Twitch this week, so that way I could do a live stream on there. Probably starting next week, but I'll do a tester this week. As long as my equipment works out good. I might have to get a different kind of mic for that, but we will see. And then as for the live stream this week, Wednesday is going to be a live stream here on YouTube it's going to be knit, crochet, or work on whatever fiber arts project that you want to work on together with me, and it's going to be at 3:30 p.m. which is SoCal, California, San Diego, California time, which is Pacific. So if you live all the way towards where I used to live, which is Connecticut in the east, that's 3 hours difference, so that would be 6:30. Then the other time zone would be 5:30, and the other one would be 4:30. So depending which one you live in the US, I'm not sure about outside the US where that is, what your time zone is or differences. And so that's going to be 3:30. It'll probably be about anywhere from a half hour to an hour to however long that it is. I'm just going to flow with it, and I hope you all enjoy it, and we can all hang out together. And hopefully this time when I do it, the chat, if it for some reason I can't see the little chat thing again, the iPad, then I will switch over to my phone, and then we will just go from there, because I know I can see the chat in there. Or I might just switch over to my other webcam. So we will see what happens with equipment stuff. So it might be a little tinkering in the first 5 minutes, but then after that we'll get going. So if you're come in a little later, that's okay too. I can't wait to talk with all of you and hang out and crochet or knit, work on whatever projects together and have a good time and enjoy it. I enjoyed the last one, and thank you everybody that showed up and everybody that watched it afterwards. And then if you're not able to show up, then obviously it'll be downloaded afterwards, like always, because that's just the way that I go and do it. And then on Friday, I'm going to do my normal podcast, and those are the videos of the week. Oh, and I have an unboxing with the Knit Crate and Yarn Box that I got for the month of April. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do that live or if I'm going to do that just pre-recorded. We will see what happens with that, depending on what goes on with schedule this week. Because as the week goes on, it's going to get busier. That's what's going on. And I'm super excited to do some more live videos and some regular videos and get those all out for all of you and get this video up for all of you. And I really like my new computer. I love the video editing side of it, and I can't wait to do that. But this time I hope that YouTube is a little faster with uploading, but we will see. So that's it for the video schedule. I will be getting this video up and edited for all of you as soon as possible. I do have one more announcement. I'm thinking of doing a crochet or knit along at the end of this month through the end of next month, or maybe a little longer. If you are interested in doing a crochet or knit along together with me and would like to win some amazing prizes and are interested in it, just go over to my Ravelry podcast group and add yourself to it, as well as write down that you're interested in it, or leave me a comment down below that you're interested in it, as well as what kind of prizes would you guys like to win, whether it's for the crochet knit along or for the near future giveaways on here. Please let me know in the comments down below. So yeah, I'm super excited if all of you would like to join me for this crochet knit along, as well as if you would like to let me know what kind of prizes you would like to win. If you're interested in any of those things, please let me know in the comments down below, as well as in my Ravelry podcast group, and just add yourself to that. And there's a little thing that I just wrote up just saying, are you interested? Just write down on there that you are interested, or in what kind of prizes you would like to win with that, as well as for future giveaways. Or you can just leave me the comment down below like I just said. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please hit the subscribe button down below. If you like this video, please hit the like. If you would like to leave me any other kind of comments, please do it by doing that down below. As well as if you would like to buy anything in my Etsy shop, that is all linked down below, as well as if you would like to join me on any of my social networks or my blog, or any of my social networks such as Twitter, Bloglovin, Instagram, or Facebook. Those are all linked down below, as well as anything else that I have forgotten. And the Ravelry thing is linked down below. And I hope you all have an awesome, wonderful, beautiful day, night, afternoon, no matter where you are from. And I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.